has a little nick of wood missing right here. Tiny bit of rust on the back hanger. You can see it doesn't have any SA Finnish military stamps, which is the way they should be originally. Because Russia disbanded the Civil Guard after the Continuation War, and that's when these became the property of the Finnish Army instead of the Civil Guard. It's got the proper rear sight markings, notches, and the leaf, it's in very good condition. The rifle hasn't been monkeyed with at all. That's one of the things I like the most about it. Markings in the wood are all still there. It's in very good condition. The very first Socko rifle ever built before they abbreviated the name to Socko as well, so it's quite a history to it. Only 8,000 were made with a heavy German Bohler-Stahl barrel. Original front sight as well. Another reason how I know it's not monkeyed with, it has been counterbored, but the bore is in very, very good condition. It gets a fair amount of use. I hand load for it, and I just brought it up to the load up to nice accurate loads for shooting at 300 yards. So I'm nowhere near the maximum, and I never push it. See the bolt matches 14600. There we go. Should be at an angle. We can see the 14600 on the bolt as well. That we'll be able to see in there, but I'm on my back deck, so I don't want to make it too obvious what I'm doing here. My neighbors might be a little skittish when it comes to firearms. But I'll try and get a bore picture so you can see. The trigger is it's different than any other of my Finnish rifles. Very different. It's not like my M91s, M39s, or any of those. All those I've shot through the years. There's a battle scar on the wrist. You can see it's very solid though. Actually adds a lot of character, a lot of color. I believe it's a nutwood stock. Hard to tell. I've never seen wood like this before. And I've seen a few of them advertised as nutwood stocks that looked pretty much exactly like this. So I've got a friend who works for the Department of Natural Resources, and honestly, he was stumped. He says it's nothing like what we get around here, and he told me it wasn't birch as well. So anyhow, I'll do a trigger pull. It's a little stiff. It's a little bit of a hard pull, and it kind of hits like, feels like it hits a second stage, but not like my M39. It's a little less deliberative for second stage, and then you just give it a bit more pressure and off it goes. It's a stiff trigger, but a very nice one. You'd have to pull the trigger to know what, to understand how I'm describing it. I shoot very good offhand, standing with it, very accurate. So trigger pull is definitely not an issue, not for me anyway. I like it myself. it's different. Like I said, it's very different than my M39s or my other M91s. They're a very soft first stage and then a very deliberate second stage pull, where this is stiffer right off the bat and kind of the same consistency the whole way through until just before it fires. That's when you feel sort of like a lockup or like a second stage, but I'd call it a second stage. But at your second trigger pull is when you would feel more of the second stage. Anyhow, it's in very good condition, one of 8,000 made. Kind of really hate to, honestly, to let it go, because I do shoot it a lot. Well, compared to a lot of my other ones anyway. It is a beautiful rifle, unmessed with too, which means a lot. All matching as well. The sling, I put the sling on it. It didn't come with the sling when I got it. It's a Finnish sling, but it's I'm not sure what it's off of, oval buckle. I'd leave it on anyway, leather sling. It works well. But anyhow, if you want to see it shoot, let me know, and I'll try and get some barrel pictures for you too, because the condition of the barrel is very, very good, especially if you take into consideration the year. But that aside, it's in excellent shape, and there's a really small crack right here, which is the reason I wanted to shoot the video, to show you the rifle in detail, and like a little bit of battle wounds here and there. But all in all, very, very good condition.